Hi. If you love doing the cube as much as I do, we cannot call it a cube anymore. We have to call it a 3 by 3. Okay? That's one of my favorite things to do. Okay, here is one that's a 3 by 3 as well. But if you're asking yourself, how can I possibly do this? It's got a hole in it. Well, you use the same analogy and same strategy, same algorithm as you would to solve the 3 by 3. The only difference is dibs. Steps number 1, 2, and 3, using the CFOP method. CFOP, doing the cross, the first floor, using orientation and permutation to do all your floors sequentially from the bottom up. First floor, second floor, and third floor. We will be doing something very similar. In fact, almost identical. The only difference is we're not solving step 1 and 2 and 3 separately. We're going to do them together. If our centerpiece, generally speaking, because it's the one-sided sticker, is the one that doesn't rotate, normally that is what determines the final face of the cube. We don't have that here. How do I know what should be on my bottom face? What should be the final color of this face or that face? Easy. I'm going to first solve the entire bottom one piece at a time. Now, how do I do that? If I have my 3-corner piece here, I'm going to look for another piece that would go right next to it, or better yet, another corner piece that would be going together. Here we are. These two are matching, so my corner pieces are matching and the bottom corners are matching too. If I find my middle edge piece that belongs on that face, that would be helpful. If I do not right now, I can continue and I will come across it at some point. Oh, here it is. I will show you the beginning and the trick on how to do this, even though you do not have the centerpiece. There it is. My 3 bottom stickers on the first floor on this face are done. Now I'm going to use this corner to determine what the color should be or the texture of this piece right here, of this face. Now, I am looking for a texture that has a square to it. Here it is. I'm going to line it up so that I have it ready to go. And I'm using the same methods, which is the left-hand trigger, right-hand trigger, in order to get those pieces in. Now I have 2 corner pieces that have the exact same texture on the outward-facing side. If we call this the front, we're going to call this the right face, and my bottom is the same. What I need now is for this edge piece to be dropped down, and I will do that just like this by sandwiching it in and dropping it in. So now my bottom floor is finished here, it's done here, and now I'm going to continue with here as well on this side, which is my back side now. I'm going to look for this sticker, this texture. Now, why am I wearing a blindfold, you might ask? It's because I don't need to see it in order to solve it, and you can do this as well. If I can do this blindfolded, you can do this too. Here we go, 2 corner pieces. The bottom is matching. My back first floor is starting to match. So if I compare this to a numerical keypad, buttons 1 and 3 are matching. The only thing I'm missing is the middle piece, and here we are. There it is. That's my bottom done and bottom layer done, as well as my outward facing side on the back. The only thing that's left to do now is to make sure that my edge piece that is still missing is done. All right, one last piece to take care of. Here we are. This piece over here, edge piece that's on the top floor, the top third row is being dropped down to the first floor. Now, my entire bottom face is complete. All those stickers are matching. So I've solved for step number 1, 2, and 3. How do I know that? My outward facing side, first floor, is matching too. Now it doesn't seem to match to the centerpiece because the centerpiece is missing. So if we compare this to a numerical keypad, button number 5 is the one that normally is visible on most keypads, whether it's a calculator, whether it's a keypad on a numerical keypad on a keyboard of a computer. We're missing that. So we need to find a different way to finish our steps 1, 2, and 3. So we've got buttons number 1, 2, and 3 of my front face matching, as well as the bottom stickers of those same pieces. The 2 corner pieces are matching, the middle center is matching, and if we continue, this corner piece to the right is going to determine what our sticker should be or what our final color should be. So it's not the centerpiece, it's the corner pieces that are helping us identify that. So here is my right face, bottom is completely finished, bottom face, as well as the first floor on my right side. There's my back side, bottom is done, bottom face is done, and the pieces that are also touching the back face, first floor, are finished as well, buttons 1, 2, and 3, the corners. And this is my left face. I have a different texture here. And what I have here is buttons 1, 2, and 3 matching, therefore determining what the final face is going to be, and the bottom face is entirely finished. That's all you do. That's the only thing that's different about this cube and another 3x3. Use the corners as your reference points what the final color should be. If you ever get your edge piece out of place on the first floor, it's possible. But we will continue to build on this using the CFOP method and making sure that our first floor is always done. We will do the same moves, the same algorithm as we would to solve the second floor. And then steps 5 and 6 that are normally used to solve the roof or the shingles sort of our pretend building will be done as well. And then we're working on our outward facing stickers, our windows, so to speak, on the building for steps number 7 and number 8. Have fun, and I'll see you soon. Join me on my channel, A Cubed Weekly, as well as on the website. We'll do this together. We would love to have you as a guest so that we can do this together, practice it, and teach each other. Adios, amigos.
Stop recording video.